How many of you last year looked at chat roulette? Hands up. Come on, hands up. Not all of you? Oh my God, okay. Okay. When I asked one of my old students a few months ago, do they still use chat roulette? They said no, and I said, why not? And they didn't say anything more, they just made this motion. They said, because of this. You know what I mean? Okay. What a fantastic idea though. Random chat, webcam to webcam, no setup, nothing. Fantastic idea in principle. Sorry?
You won't want to.
Has somebody found a partner this way?
Censorship.
You found a partner?
Oh, definitely. I'm going to get married too.
I knew it was fantastic. Okay. So you won't be surprised then if I tell you that obviously there are now chat rooms based on the chat roulette idea. There's a chat roulette clone script you can download and build your own random chat. But it takes somebody like Alex Tew to come along and say, no, hang on a minute, there's a kernel idea there, strip off the rest, and let's make something useful and serious, maybe money making out of it. And this was somebody called Kirsten Winkler, who's a teacher, and she said, hey, if I can confine this to the classroom in my school, so it's just the kids in the classroom that perform one another, and some study they're doing a project or some literature they're reading. What a great idea to try and generate enthusiastic brief chats. And now she's using it. But not blind imitation. So imitation is a strategy for innovation, but blind imitation leads quickly down into a dead end. Okay, another way of trying to get ideas for your own products and services is to look for what I call application templates. In other words, there are hundreds of applications out there that look all different somewhere or another. But if you look carefully, they actually follow maybe on a small number of themes. You all know the old story that there's only actually 7 plots in every piece of work of fiction in the whole world that there has been. Well, similarly, there aren't that many different plots to most electronic products online. Let me give you an example. I'm just going to show you 2 or 3 quick YouTube extracts. This won't take long because I'm going to shut them dead almost before. How many of you use Shazam? Those of you on this side of the room have, those of you those stuff.
You know when you don't know what song is playing and it's driving you crazy? With the Shazam app from the App Store, you just hold up your iPhone to the song, and in seconds, you'll know who sings it and where to get it. That's the iPhone.
That's number 1. You also know that if you're an astronomer, you can go out at night in clear sky and hold your iPhone up to the sky and it will tell you the name of any particular star you point your iPhone at, or constellation. That's another similar application. I couldn't find a very good demo of it, but there are demos out there. Here's a third product. Tesco is it is the leading retail supermarket chain in this country.
There's no need to make a shopping list anymore. Just use the barcode scanner within our grocery app. Once you've launched the app, sign in as usual, then click Scan and Add. Align the iPhone's camera with the barcode. Make sure it's horizontal between the 2 lines with the numbers at the bottom. Hold the iPhone still and it'll automatically scan the code. There's no need to press the camera button. Once the app has found the product in the online store, just click Add, and it'll go into your online basket and stay there until you're ready to check out.
That's pretty cool. And the final example, which my son mentioned to me just a couple of weeks ago. All in real time. Okay, the question is, what unites these products? Is there an underlying theme or approach or architecture? And the answer is, of course, yes there is. It's quite simple, and I'm not oversimplifying. There's a scanning process. There's some kind of digital processing going on, sometimes by connecting back to some server somewhere. Although the last one, the word lens one, doesn't do that. It does all the processing within the actual iPhone itself. I think there's a huge scope there for them to rewrite it so it connects perhaps to Google, Babel, or some other translation service, and then makes it totally multilingual. But anyway, And the third element of this template, application template, is then some kind of reporting back to the user, or some transactions in the case of the shopping application. If you want to try and develop new ideas, look for these templates. Try and find the commonality between lots of existing applications and see if there's something in the template that you can then exploit. When I first came across this, I said, what would be my application? What's the one that I would really love? That's one or two of you are close to it. If it was you, I ask you to dream up one good ideas. For me, it would be a face recognizer. In probably 37.5 hours' time, if I met Linda again, I would have forgotten her name. Sorry, Linda. I apologize. In advance, I apologize. Remind me when you next meet me, hey, I'm Linda, it'll work, a real dream, okay? That would be my app of choice. Scan somebody as I walk towards them, looks at all the images I've got on database, whispers in my ear, or silently says, hey, it's Linda. Hi, Linda, fantastic, good to meet you. When was the last time we met? Database, hey, I ain't got that information. Hey, I mustn't look surprised at that. So I thought to myself, hey, that's the app I want. I thought, hang on a minute, it's too good an app not to be out there. And of course, I was right. If you go to Organiser, I won't show it to you now, partly because it doesn't understand track or speaking voice, but you can go look up Organiser, N-I-Z-R, and you'll see an example. And apparently Google is in the process of acquiring this company. So watch this space on Android phones. Okay? So that's another creative strategy. Okay? Look for application templates. I'm not going to say much here about these ideas. New technologies, this goes back, I guess, to what I said a few moments ago about scanning the environment and then looking for applications. When short-wave transceivers came out with GPS positioning, lovely product called Sheepdog. I love the name, even though it was actually for kids to wear on their wrists, so parents knew where they were, and the parents were still at home. Of course, what was to guarantee the kids, when they left the house, they could take this off and actually strap it to a dog that was walking by. It would have been quite appropriate. Oh, I love this. This is another strategy. Take an idea in one domain and transfer it to another. There are a zillion dating websites for humans. This is one of the first dating websites for dogs. www.dogsblogs.com. Sorry?
Lots of pet dating.
Yes, I'm not sure. That's what the imitation strategy comes in, isn't it? Okay. This here, we're taking a successful idea in one domain, transferring it to another. You can repeat this process endlessly and come up with ideas. So, for example, B2B, business to business marketing, could use partnerships and relationships that are usually developed. Relationship marketing is usually expressed in terms of B2C, not B2B. So, why not transfer relationship marketing into B2B? Actually, it's already there with key account management. We'll let that pass for a moment. How about moving viral marketing into the B2E environment, business to enterprise, internal enterprise? Why not send viral messages around? I guess it happens every day with emails internally anyway, but let's somehow manage the process. And you can go on and add example after example after example, where you take an example in one domain and transfer it to another domain, and it becomes fresh and useful. Another strategy is to take an idea that's successful and turn it on its head or around 180 degrees. Auctions are a very good idea. In an auction sale, you bid against other people who are competing with you for a product, and the person who bids the most, when the hammer comes down, is the person who gets the object. Yeah? This kind of reverse auction, and you can see the example here, we'll put a product for sale on the web and say, the person who at the end of the auction has bid the least will win the object. Well, that's just dumb. That's just crazy. You know, why would I sell this car for 5 cents? Well, the trick is you have to pay a little registration fee. Yes? It's the trick that almost all these reality TV shows also pull. At the end of the reality show, they say, which of the following 3 is correct? This year is 2011. Yes, no, don't know. Okay? It's a giveaway question and a giveaway answer. And the reason they put those simple-minded questions up is because then everybody phones in or dials in, spending 35 cents or a dollar or whatever it is, and that's where they get the money. So they give away the product.